Hello everyone! On the road, just 1 second of distraction can lead to a serious accident. So, what will you do to protect yourself and others? Let's find out. A minor fender bender escalated into a heated confrontation between a woman and a pickup driver.
This chick just shot at this guy over here.
Fueled by anger, the woman tried to intimidate him. Fortunately, a nearby patrol officer witnessed the whole incident and intervened, ending the rampage before things got out of hand. The Jeep tried to squeeze through the congested road, forcing the man behind to wait for quite a while. Losing his temper, he came forward to argue, and both quickly got into a heated confrontation in the middle of heavy traffic. Making the situation even more chaotic. Eventually, the furious man had to leave in frustration, leaving behind a messy traffic scene. Who do you think is at fault in this situation? Comment 1 if you think the Jeep driver is at fault. Comment 2 if you think the person reacting in the background is the one who should control their emotions. A small collision earlier caused the two cars to stop and confront each other in the middle of the road. Both sides refused to give in, causing the situation to last for a while. Fortunately, both eventually left without any serious incidents. A woman who witnessed the whole thing decided to report it to the police. He rushed forward, blocked the car behind him, and got out with an aggressive attitude. However, just a few seconds later, he had to accept karma for his actions.
Молодец, Сереж. Скотина. Блять, такой олень.
If this video helps you learn a good lesson to drive safer and easier, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that every time there is a new video, you will be the first to watch and share your experience with us. Tempers flared when two men argued over the right-of-way on a narrow road. Words quickly turned into a heated confrontation. In the end, the shirtless man tried to leave the scene, but was blocked by a woman who had been there earlier. Sometimes, staying calm and yielding is the only way for everyone to move forward safely. This small man quickly learned a big lesson in humility. After understanding, sent him into a rage. Meanwhile, the man driving the sedan chose to respond with courtesy and restraint. A heated moment unfolded at a red light in Miami, involving two couples, one older, one younger. After some arguing, the younger couple decided to walk away before things went too far. Sometimes, taking a step back is the fastest way for everyone to make it home safely.
Блять, ну ты чё, ослепла, что ли?
A seemingly small misunderstanding caused this man to explode with rage. But what's worrying is that he lost control, to the point that he used a golf club to smash the back window of the car, then calmly left as if nothing had just happened. You will not be able to imagine the terrifying level of rage until you see with your own eyes the consequences it causes. In this situation, the conflict between the two men escalated into a violent conflict, causing both cars to be seriously damaged. The person who caused the accident not only refused to take responsibility, but also fled, leaving the white car severely damaged. A serious incident occurred on the westbound road near the I-20 and I-45 interchange when two vehicles were chasing each other due to a previous conflict. Things escalated when the SUV suddenly slammed on its brakes, causing the van to lose control and crash into the left guardrail. Rage erupted when the truck in front was moving too slowly, blocking the man in the sedan from passing. Frustrated, he decided to retaliate by cutting sharply in front of the truck at the first chance. But the close distance gave the following vehicle no time to react, leading to a strong rear-end collision. Fortunately, quick braking efforts helped everyone remain safe. If you feel these videos are meaningful and help you learn lessons to drive more safely and calmly, please click the subscribe to channel button. It is not only a way for you not to miss the next videos, but also a great source of motivation for us to continue creating more valuable content, exclusively for you and the community. There are countless reasons why someone might explode with anger sometimes over something trivial, and sometimes for no reason at all. Emotions can flare up without warning, and when facing someone who's lost control, the safest choice is to steer clear. This time, rage exploded in Los Angeles when two men decided to use their own car as a weapon to resolve the conflict from a previous incident. They rushed at each other regardless of the possible consequences on the crowded street. An aggressive lane change by an Audi driver triggered a storm of rage from a woman in a black SUV. She jumped out of her car and screamed in his face right in the middle of traffic. What about you? If you were in that situation, would you be ready to react as strongly as this woman? Please share your views in the comments section below. In your opinion, what punishment is worthy for the man in this car? The person who let his rage lead him and cause dangerous actions on the road? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. The man driving the black car suddenly jumped onto the sidewalk, knocking out a cyclist moving in the opposite direction. If you witnessed this situation in real life, how would you react? Smile and walk away if someone is ready to rush into you just because of a small incident on the road. Because sometimes taking a step back is not losing, but to gain a safe trip and a peaceful day for yourself. Would you run into someone just to get your anger out because they didn't yield to you? It may sound trivial, but many people let their emotions take control and turn traffic collisions into unnecessary confrontations. In today's video, we'll continue to follow road rage, where lessons are learned not only from the actions, but also from the consequences that road rage leaves behind. Anger broke out in Washington when the driver of the Camaro tried to pass left but suddenly braked midway, causing the pickup truck driver behind him to not be able to keep calm, and decided to show off by not letting him pass. The tense confrontation lasted more than 50 miles as the Camaro repeatedly tried to cut in front of the pickup truck, until he suddenly accelerated and swerved to the right, sending all three vehicles off the road in an instant. This one began when a pickup driver started tailgating a sedan during an already tense situation. Things got more dangerous as he sped up and attempted to overtake, turning the road into a risky battleground. The man driving the sedan suddenly stopped his car in the middle of the road and was aggressive towards the truck driver behind him, because he thought the distance between the two cars was too close and could put him in danger. Finally, the truck driver's pepper spray helped him regain his composure.
CIN 75550.
Perhaps rage made the man driving the sedan forget that his tiny car was no match for a massive dump truck. A truck driver lost control of his emotions after waiting too long at a red light. In a fit of rage, he stepped on the gas and crashed into the vehicles stopped in front of him. This reckless act not only caused serious property damage, but also endangered everyone nearby. He was eventually caught by the people and forced to pay for all the damage he caused. Surely all of us understand that getting angry at the police and running away in the middle of a crowded street is never a good idea. This action will not only make the situation worse, but can also lead to serious legal consequences. Sometimes you don't even need to get angry because the police will instead give violators a ticket that costs more than an argument. In any situation, go through red light is a wrong action. But it's even worse when you go through red light in front of the police and almost cause an accident. You never know who you're up against. It could be a big guy, a trained fighter, or worse, someone carrying a weapon. The moment you step out of your car in anger, you're not just letting go of the steering wheel, you're letting go of your own safety. The street is not a boxing ring, and your emotions are not weapons. So think twice before you let your rage take the wheel. Everything can be resolved as long as you are calm enough not to turn a small problem into a big consequence. What is road karma? It's when you lose your temper and act out impulsively, only to end up looking like a fool in the middle of the street, all thanks to your own doing.
Calm down, bro. Yo, calm down.